Yeah, welcome to the Noisecast. Take a seat and just listen up, you dumbass. We're gonna talk about stuff and shit, and when we're all done, maybe you can suck our lollipops. Cool, baby. What, you expect me to say like dick? Or wiener? Wiener. Sweet, dude.
Hey guys, welcome to a Very Noise Podcast, aka the Noisecast, aka the hashtag NoiseBoysCast. It's got 7 names, who fucking cares? I'm Zeromaster, the noise boy from the north, and we the champs!
Good stuff. Hey, I'm Jordan, Xcaliborg. I'm from Australia. I'm drinking milk.
So, and ice belongs in milk.
Yes, it does.
Shut the fuck up and let's just keep doing the intro. Don't piss me off.
I'm Charles, noise boy from the west, and I'm enjoying a delicious plate of carne asada fries.
The West.
The West.
I am Doom TV and I am lo-fi hip-hop radio 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your YouTube.
He's also from the east.
Whatever. Just do this. I hate... Continue.
All right, and guys, tonight we have our very first guest. He's a very good bro to us.
A real bro.
We know him as Brandon, but he goes by many hats, but you guys may know him as Vegeta3986. Brandon, how you feeling, buddy?
Oh, I'm a special friend. Oh, thank you. Thank
You are a very special.
Very.
Now, Jordan, go back and add a lot of fanfare when we say his name.
Yeah,
I'll put like angels choirs and shit.
and some confetti as well for our first.
Right.
And you need to give his icon this nice glowy aura.
So
I will.
because it is because I don't know if Jordo's audience actually knows about you, Brandon. Tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, who you are, where you come from.
on
Why?
the spot or anything, though. Okay, thanks. I didn't even have anything
yeah.
prepared.
He comes from a vagina.
Not a vagina.
A JJ?
All right. What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Fucking tell people what you
Break
do.
the ice, Brandon.
All right. Well, let's start off. Start off. I was actually I was one of the the first abridgers out there because first it was LK, then it was me and Moscow. We did Naruto abridged. That went on for quite a while, and then I was in Team 4-Star for a while, and then I switched over to Naruto with Zero, who was awesome at that, by the way. And
watch that, by the way.
Who the fuck is that guy? He sounds
I miss
lame.
CJ. CJ.
Me too. He's been busy.
Yes, he has. Yes, he's been quite busy.
Definitely go watch that though. That shit's great.
He's a lad. I like CJ too.
Yes. And I'm currently just working on a bunch of I don't know what audiobooks and like projects I'm working on over in California.
Oh fuck yeah! I keep forgetting that you're like a audiobook narrator, technically.
Yeah.
I wonder if you've narrated any audiobooks that I have on Audible.
Like that's straight up interesting though. Like to me, like audiobook recording. That's fucking cool.
It's fun, but it gets long, especially when you're reading the same book, and even if you don't like the book, you're like, oh man, I gotta keep reading this for
Every
100 pages.
Sunday, every Sunday you complain. You're like, oh, I gotta finish this audiobook, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I guess that would be a bit of a bummer, wouldn't it?
I mean, I like all of them. They're all fantastic. You should go listen to all of them.
Well, just think about it this way. Like, how long does it take a typical person to read a book? Like, I can probably knock out, like, 200, 250 pages in maybe a day. But that's not reading it aloud. That's, like, in my brain. Like, how fucking long does it take you to fucking read a book aloud and try to keep the same level of enthusiasm from first page
You know what?
to
It isn't
end?
the enthusiasm that's the hard part. It's the realizing you have to re-edit it later because like you'll mess up a line like 4 times and you can't get it right. You'll be like,
Christ.
he walked down the street. He walked down. You can't say the
I
line.
can see. It's like recording in general.
That's just
Without-
it kind of is.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, how fucking great would it be to get on YouTube audiobook bloopers?
Oh,
I'm
yes.
sure that's a thing.
Is that
I
actually
wish
ever
I
been
wish
a
I kept some
thing,
of my
or
bloopers. Some were really, really bad.
Call it hashtag auto bloopers.
Auto bloopers. Copyright.
audio loopers?
TM.
bloopers.
Okay, Yeah, I was gonna say you better copyright that shit like now, Brandon, so that you can be the
Patent
first
it, Brandon.
person who does it.
All three people that listen to this podcast will be like, oh shit, well maybe I should do it.
I'm gonna go listen to my audiobook on shuffle.
Wait. Is there a shuffle feature for audiobook
There
things?
more than
Well,
likely
if
is.
you put it on your iPad, iPhone, whatever, your i.
I feel
Your iDevice, your Android, your
like-
Google.
Why do I feel like that'd be like the craziest way to do like a choose your own adventure book? Like remember those shits when you were a kid? Like can you
love that
picture
shit.
like every fucking thing that gets read, like if it's like maybe a 10-minute thing and then it automatically shuffles and it well actually that wouldn't work because it would be really hard to line everything up, but
Wouldn't that
like,
just be a
completely
Tarantino
shuffle.
movie, pretty much?
You're just
Yeah.
you'd end that one chapter would end be like and he learned he would never defeat him. It would shuffle to the next chapter after defeating him. You're like, wait, this is
How does he defeat him? Was this book made by Quentin Tarantino or some fucking art house guy? What the fuck?
It's literally what my like parodies were. I would cut out all the fucking like actual important shit and just like put all the least important shit in. Like all the fight scenes, I'd be like, they fought. Who needs to see that? Just watch the actual show for that.
that's what I did. I would I squeezed the entire Tsunade arc into one episode.
Oh my god, you did.
It's funny. We talked about this last time about how like how good you are at compression for that shit. I think we took at least 15 episodes into episode 32.
Yeah,
like-
makes sense. Because
like,
wasn't that like a very
There's one
dragged
thing
on
I'm
sort
good at
of
is
saga?
squishing shit together.
Yeah.
Long shows like Naruto kind of
Me
need that too.
That's like especially if you're doing like a fucking incredibly long series, like doing every fucking episode of like something that's 300 plus episodes seems like psychotic to me.
Yeah.
It's
That's-
nonsensical too, because half of it is flashbacks and staring at people.
Can you imagine if somebody
It's
did a
true.
Dragon Ball Z abridged based off of every episode? How hard would it be just to fucking write jokes and still?
Dude, that's the world we live in now. People are taking one episode and turning it into 3.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
know
like,
how.
anyway, we've talked about this enough.
We talked about that in the last episode.
Oh, okay.
It's so true though. Like,
So before I go on to the first topic I had for you guys, which is I can't wait to talk about. Brennan, you also do voice acting now at a professional level, don't you?
Oh, word?
Well, right now I've been getting training done. I did some training over at VoiceCaster, some training over at Bang Zoom, stuff like that. I have to get my commercial demo reel done. I have an animation one, but damn, those are expensive. Those are pricey. Those are like $1,000 each.
Okay, guys.
Whoa.
After this podcast, go to his website and listen to his animation one. It doesn't sound like you. It's so weird. It sounds like somebody else.
I'll
It
but
sounds
that's
so
that's
crazy
so good. If you've improved so much and just sort of like make yourself sound nothing
But
like
like, but like the
then that's-
$10,000 microphones really help.
It really,
Oh.
yeah, they're really
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. I mean, let's be real. Mine's $180, like that. And,
Well,
and
he
that's-
went to like a professional studio to get
Yeah,
it
let's
done.
just start
But that's so
dropping
good.
how much our mics cost to maybe somebody's gonna listen to this as poor and is like, I can't do anything because I can't afford $1,000 microphone.
No, it doesn't matter. It does
Well,
and it doesn't matter.
he like rented
kind of
out
thing.
studio time. That's different than using the fucking XLR mics we got on.
Yeah,
You can
exactly.
definitely tell that my microphone has been upgraded since a year and a half ago, because I used to use a fucking Guitar Hero mic, and now I use the AT.
That's how I started,
A20,
dude. That's how I got started, too.
20 plus 20 Pro.
I'm actually gonna buy
I originally,
a
my
few
very
of those.
first recording mic was actually that free stick mic you got with your computer.
Oh yeah, those things are,
Yeah.
those things
Oh,
are fucking shit.
Yeah, but that was like 2004 to be fair.
yeah.
But like the thing that always sucked about those things, like you move or something, it falls behind your desk, or it just the cord never felt long enough with those things to actually like do anything.
But who remembers recording in Gold Wave? Who remembers that?
I don't.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
I don't think
you're
I
definitely
was because I was sort of 2011.
Yeah, that's
so I don't
2000.
know.
That's 2004, 2005 times you recorded in Gold Wave.
Oh,
Yeah, I forgot. You're old timey guy because you were on the VA.
old
Big
tiny
Mike and
guy.
Gold Wave.
Hey, y'all remember
you
recording in
imagine?
sound record? What about fucking recording in sound recorder? I know people used to do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean like on
Oh.
their phone?
No, like
I still know people who
That I
do
never
that
did. I
with
never
Microsoft
recorded
Sound
I mean, there are
Recorder.
people-
Nothing
No,
will
no, no.
ever top. Nothing will ever top. And I say this with 100% confidence and certainty. Paper Mario: The Abridged Series.
Oh my
yeah,
god!
what do you want?
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? I fucking love that so much. I don't know why I love it so much.
It's so fucking can't find it
that.
anymore.
You actually fucking use that.
Well,
I know
Zero knows my favorite, so.
What's that? I want to hear this.
My favorite is still Adam West Lapdog Zelda.
I
love that
I have
shit
not heard that
death.
name in a millennia.
I mastered Guitar
Guys.
Hero.
Guys, listen.
Medium.
Listen, the best is Diddy Kong Racing Abridged.
Wait,
That
is
was
that
the
a thing?
best one.
Oh, please,
Yes.
God, let that be a thing.
Yes,
I
it
will
is.
make my own Diddy Kong Racing Abridged if that is actually a thing. Oh my
It
God.
is a thing. Well, I guess now you've told all your 40,000
Okay,
subscribers
so,
what you're doing.
yeah, Diddy Kong Racing Abridged, guys. It's gonna happen.
Starring all of
Jordan
us.
confirmed to play Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Why aren't
wait.
you playing Banjo?
Yo, can I play? Well, let's all do Banjo Kazooie. Can I be the big fat elephant? I really want to do that.
Yeah, I'll be
Oh,
Banjo.
the
I guess.
Indian one?
Oh, yo,
Yeah.
can I have
I
a?
call-
No,
I
that's
Grunty.
Diddy Kong Racing. That's
I fucking
Raj
call Grunty.
Mahal or whatever his
Okay,
name is.
can
Yeah.
I be Conker if that's the case?
Yeah, of course, he could be Conker.
Oh, are we talking about Banjo Pilot now?
No,
Oh, I thought he was on
Banjo
Diddy Kong,
Pilot.
wasn't he?
What?
motherfucker, Banjo Pilot.
No. Diddy Kong Racing had Conker Banjo before they were even in their own game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
yes, Banjo Pilot is a thing, Corey.
Yes. Oh,
No,
and
I know it's a
Tip-Top-
thing. I just can't believe that's what he's talking about.
Yeah,
I thought when you guys
Banjo
started
Pilot
talking
was a
about
Game Boy
Rareware
Advance
characters,
game.
so I was
that
like,
was
what
made
the
like
fuck?
2004.
All right.
It was really bad.
So,
I don't know why
okay,
his brain defaulted to that. My brain was. I figured he would have auto defaulted to the better game. Zero. How many
Well, you
shitty
guys started
games
talking
do you-
about Rareware characters, and I'm like, well, that's not fucking Donkey Kong, so I guess I better think of what game it is. And that was the first one I
okay.
thought it was. But anyways, I have a story for you guys.
Go ahead.
So this past weekend, my brother and I went to go see Alexis on Fire in concert at the Molson Amphitheater. It was fucking amazing. Monine opened for them, and they were fucking great. I saw this one band called Quicksand, which apparently have been around forever, and they sound like the Deftones. They were all right.
Okay. Quicksand. All right.
Yeah, they're apparently been around for a long time, because my brother went to go buy a vinyl from them because he liked their sound, and the person's like, okay, we only have 2 of their albums. You can get the one from 1993 or the one from 2017.
What?
What the
¿Por qué no las dos?
How many fucking? Was there like a long gap?
They just only had those 2 albums available
That's
to buy at
like
the show.
that's a longer. I was gonna say that's a longer gap between like Faith No More albums like that.
Well, I don't think it was a gap. I think it's just those were the albums they had for sale.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
like for
right.
example, the Monine album, my favorite one, they didn't have on vinyl, so I bought the other 2 instead because I
Yeah.
wanted to have them as well. They also ran out of Crisis from Alexis on Fire, and my brother regretted it because he was gonna buy it earlier.
man.
And didn't.
Crisis
But
is
he-
like top tier though.
He spent $300 in vinyls that day
What the fuck?
because he
you
was
got
like,
a
it's a good deal. I'm like, yeah, it's a good deal, but you're still spending $300.
Yeah, I mean like 300 there would be probably like 600 for me. in
He's
Australia, like-
he's totally a vinyl head though. So
Yeah,
that's why.
that's right. I own like 3 or 4 vinyls, and I have a pretty like
he owns-
subpar
he
vinyl
owns-
player.
I think vinyl's
3
fucking cool because like not only do you get like kind of something that's like a big art piece, but you also get like way better sound quality than like anything you're gonna hear on the internet. So
It's true.
So, yeah, and by the way, Jordan, you might have 3 or 4 vinyls. My brother has 3 or 4 vinyl players. That's how crazy he is.
Wow, wait. Well, everyone has their
so-
little things.
So the concert was great, but before the concert, I went to pick him up at his girlfriend's house, and we stopped to get some, just to get some drinks and snacks and shit. And there were these guys from this underground record company handing out mixtapes. So we each bought a mixtape. The one he got, just a quick shout out to, what's his name? Wisla Fidel.
Okay.
His album's Tables Turncoat. It's like a Rastafarianish style, like, kind of music. It's pretty good. But the one that I picked up was, shout out to my boy Jeff JT Lefty and his album Thank Goodness, and that's not with 2 S's at the end. That's $signs. The entire album is about how much money he has.
of course it is.
how much fucking
It's-
money are you making hawking mixtapes outside of a fucking gas station?
Dude,
And
they
it's
must
funny,
be fire, man.
on the album, he talks about stuff like He makes hockey references. He talks about Toronto. Like it's super Canadian too.
Oh my god!
But one of my favorite is track 4 is called "Never Fold." The song starts off like this, and here's the thing: it like if you out of context, it sounds hilarious. I laughed the first time I heard it. He's like, "I never fold, I never fold, I never fold. I fell down a couple of times." It's like silence for a couple seconds. He's like, but then I got back up.
Wait, what's this guy's name? Hold on. Wait a sec.
His name, the song is called Never Fold by JT Lefty.
Okay,
Oh.
can
If
we
you guys
please
cannot
get a...
find
if-
it,
okay,
I will send it to you.
that description
got
of the
a
lyrics
sound-
makes me think.
Okay, I found a SoundCloud page, guys. I'm definitely gonna.
What are you saying, Chaz?
He has a SoundCloud.
What were you saying? I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I
Of
was
course he
saying-
does. He's already at the mixtape phase. That's why
I was gonna say, there should be a JT Lefty out of context Twitter. Just and that should be the first uploaded.
Oh my god.
Wait, no,
Never
his
fold,
album
never
cover's
fold.
like a joke.
That's funny. As
He
hell.
did not take that photo. I don't believe it.
All right, you're
Yeah.
gonna have to send it in. You have to send it in the Discord
it's
now,
photo-
and
it's
then
definitely
I'll put it up
photoshopped.
on the podcast.
It is
There's-
definitely Photoshopped.
Yeah,
but you
this
know
is
what?
like a bad
the album.
Photoshop.
You know what, guys? The album itself is pretty solid. I just found that one funny line, and I was like, "This is." I have to tell you guys.
We
about
won't take the piss out of him.
we
though, I
won't, we
suppose.
won't.
Well, the reason we
There it is.
you're gonna have to put a picture of it on the screen.
I
Yeah,
will-
no,
of course I
please
will,
do. Yeah.
See,
Of course I will.
So-
the thing that I love about this though is like it's clearly like this is a photo that this young man took to show off how dope his haircut was, and then he just found this picture of like Toronto and photoshopped it the best he
I don't
can.
even know if it's Toronto. I think it's just a city. But in any case, my brother and I did this because we're like, we need to support local artists, and you know what? They're out here actually grinding. Literally, they're grinding, trying to get people to buy these mixtapes. We're like, fuck it.
Thank
We'll-
They rub
Goodne
their
dollar.
They rubbed
Ever
their booty
since-
up on you.
What was that? Sorry.
They rubbed their booty up on you. They were literally grinding, or were
Not that kind of grinding. Like they were out there grinding the pavement kind of thing. And
Someone better save this guy. He's about to fucking fall off a building. man.
The thing is, the thing is, guys. Ever since Shadow Clan, it's hard for me to say no to a mixtape because I might find
Shadow
the next
Clan.
biggest thing.
Shadow Clan.
We talked about Shadow Clan, I believe.
We did.
No,
Yeah.
we have.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know
so,
if we talked
like,
about it on a podcast or if we just talked about it, but let's just assume we did.
Well, just for recap for anybody who's listening, and Brandon, because he wasn't here for that. Shadow Clan was this guy. Okay, when my buddies go to the years I didn't go to Youmacon and my buddies went instead. There's this guy Shadow Clan who hangs out front of the convention center, giving away or selling his mixtapes.
As you
and
do.
he's a rapper who raps about aliens and space and beyond the void and things like that. And it's
I wasn't there
I want
for
to party
this.
with this guy.
I
No,
definitely
It was
wasn't
the year
there
we
for
were there,
this.
Jordan. It was not a year that we were there. He only shows up the years I'm not present at Youmacon.
God damn it! So does he really exist?
He does
This
exist
is
because my buddies SCR and Unreal have his album. and they
is he
play
called
it in the car.
Shadow Clan or Shadow Clone? Like Jutsu?
Shadow Clan.
Oh, okay, Shadow Clan. All right.
With a,
So-
Well,
so
then
yes.
we're gonna have to
C
make
or-
a Shadow Clone version of
So
him.
ever since Shadow Clan, I cannot say no to a mixtape because it might be gold. And JT Lefty, come on the podcast.
Yeah, we should get
Yes.
JT Lefty as a guest. That's perfect.
Thank Goodne dollar.
Okay.
I mean, we make fun, but I legit love the album. I want
Okay.
to talk to this guy.
That's awesome.
Brandon, what do you think about mixtapes?
I have honestly never heard a mixtape before.
I'll send you mine when I'm finished with it.
I honestly, okay, so I didn't know the difference between a mixtape and a fucking CD or a fucking album or an LP or whatever you want to call it for like the longest time. And like,
Mixtape is super budget.
it's basically just like the demo, but without making it seem like a demo. Well, demo's even worse than
Yeah.
It's true.
yeah. And that's like putting a preview up of a parody before putting the parody up, which is what I do a lot.
The other thing about mixtapes is a lot of the time, like, they obviously don't cost anything because they might like throw their own remix of another popular song on there. Like, I don't know, Lil Wayne might do "Wild Wild West" by Will Smith, the remix. We don't know, but he would put that up on like a mixtape because he can't make money off of it, and it's just easier that way.
That makes sense.
So there's one other thing I have, and this, Brandon, this has to do with you because of your whole thing about being a sorry, being a
Go ahead.
trying to think of the word now.
Get the word out.
An audiobook narrator.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say something terrible.
And this also, and I'm also gonna bring this back. So, you guys know I work in IT.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's long days, and I just need a coffee. And one of my and usually I go to Tim Hortons, but sometimes I end up getting my coffee at McDonald's because it's just better coffee. Sorry.
Yo, real talk.
Is really good.
Mick Dix ain't fucking around. Like they got their coffee game.
They do you know why that is? They own they bought the old Tim Hortons recipe. And then Tim Hortons couldn't make it anymore. So they had to make a new one, and the new one's not as good. So anyways, it was my turn to get the coffee wrong one day, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to McDonald's because I want one of their iced coffees. And there's this book. This thing that I noticed, like, you can get Happy Meals with books now, which I think is a crime. But then I saw the name of this one book, and I'm just going to link this to you guys in here. I don't know if this is going to work.
Pop it on the old editing machine.
So, Brandon, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to just read the description of this book in as stereotypical, thick New Yorker / New Jersey accent that I know you have because you're a Jersey boy.
Oh, God.
This
All
book,
right.
which is called, the description, which is called "Stop Feeding the Boys."
Let me see this.
Stop feeding the
here.
boys.
Stop feeding
The Boids. Oh, I see the Boids.
All right, so want me to
Where
read
did
the
you
first
post
paragraph?
Wait, where did you?
I want you to read the first paragraph in as New Jerseyan as you can.
Wait, where the fuck did you
Oh,
post
God.
this?
I posted it in Google Hangouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know when you're. I guess let me know when you're ready.
Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
No, where did you post it?
He didn't post
In
it
the
in the
Google
Discord. He
Hangout.
posted it in the Google Hangout. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I didn't even
the
see
Google
that.
Hangout.
Do you want me to post it in the Discord? Will that help
No,
you
I got
out?
it. I got it. I'm looking at Stop Feeding the Boys.
Okay.
Boys.
Putting it in the Discord for Jordan.
Yeah,
All right.
just sucking
Okay,
up my
I need to hear this. Okay, please.
Yes.
Please.
Oh,
go
God.
ahead.
Indulge us.
Well, if you really want me to.
Please.
All
do.
right, there we go. Okay, yeah. When Swanda first moves to Brooklyn from the country, she misses the wildlife she left behind, but not for long. Oh, look what dear little boys, Swanda says to a dog when she notices all the pigeons outside her apartment. Come, Waldo, we'll get them a bite feed all on their own.
Holy shit, she
Fun to
found
watch
him.
The pigeons flock to the feed at first, but then more arrive, and more, and more. And before she knows it, there are too many pigeons. Swanda seeks some sound practical advice from a few experts, a pest control officer, the keeper of the birds at the city zoo, and an exotic bird fancier from Peru. But that gets her nowhere. So her neighbors step in with their own Brooklyn-y solution. Swanda, you gotta stop feeding the birds.
The boys.
Bravo, sir. Bravo.
There's the
I now
there's
need
your
to
Jersey
know-
right there. There you go.
I now need to know nothing that James Sage actually put in this book. I think that's about it.
It's sold.
I am.
What do you
I'm
mean kids can press? What does that mean? I don't understand.
You gotta stop fighting the boys.
What does kids can press even mean?
Okay, Brandon.
Wait,
when I
wait.
saw this, I immediately knew that I'd have to get you to read it.
Brandon sounds
hold
like
on.
he was like
Everybody
channeling
be quiet.
Coach
What the
Steve
fu-
for a second there.
Kids press.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's the name of the website I got this
It's
shit
a
off.
big old box with a big thing that comes down that's got kids attached to it, and they crush other kids. It's a kids press,
It's a kid's.
and they turn it into delicious goo, which is now
Why
in the
is this
McDonald's
book
Happy
so
Meal.
cheesy? I don't understand. Stop feeding the boys.
Stop feeding the boys.
Why was this book in Canada?
Yeah, that's the
Why is
one
it a
thing I
Happy
want to
Meal
know.
Substitute.
In Canada, it'd be like feed the birds more there, eh?
Wait. It's a Happy Meal substitute. It's not like a.
Like it's instead
Yeah,
of
that's
like instead of getting a toy,
instead
you
of
get a
getting
book.
like McDonald's burger or nuggets, they give you a book and say
get a.
eat this.
I was gonna, yeah. So you eat the book instead of eating the fucking burger.
You eat the
It's
book.
I
That's
know,
how
I
you
no,
attain
I know.
knowledge.
It's a
Instead of the toy.
joke.
It's vegan and vegetarian, Zero. Come on. It's probably healthier than a McDonald's burger.
It probably
Well,
is.
now they offer you the apple slices instead of fries.
Oh, that was
fucking-
weird.
that-
They
that's
do.
fucking
Actually,
criminal.
they actually do that here in
No, they
Australia
still
as
do
well.
that.
It's fucking
They still pretty much do that.
Can I just say, like, McDonald's? I know we've already spoken about fucking like, fast food and shit before, but like, can I just say, the fucking the Caesar wraps, like the Caesar salad wraps they have there, are fucking great. I love them.
Are they?
Wait, Caesar salad wraps? What
That's
the
gotta
What
be-
you eat at McDonald's is like their fries and like a slut, like their frosty.
slut.
That's about it.
It's probably different here in Australia. Like a
Frosty's
Caesar
Wendy's.
salad, but you get it in a wrap. It's
I was
fucking
gonna say,
great.
there's no Caesar wrap at McDonald's. That must be in Australia.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gotta be
well,
an
it's fucking
Australian
great.
only thing.
It's fucking awesome.
Do you know what the promos are on right now at McDonald's in Canada? They're selling a fish and chips combo now.
Yeah,
Oh,
that sounds
yeah.
like it, too.
And right now,
Reef
they're
and
also,
beef.
this is how you can tell it's Canadian. They're selling the Nanaimo McFlurry.
Oh my god, I saw that. They're actually serving that here because it's like a big
Wait,
Oh, that's good.
continental.
For
Wait,
those of you who
pause.
don't know what Nanaimo is, it's a Canadian delicacy.
And the Nanaimo,
that didn't answer any question that I was going to ask.
That's a reference
that,
to the last
Corey?
episode.
Yeah, I know.
You
The only
didn't
place I can eat
answer
is, like,
any
burgers.
question.
I can't even eat it at McDonald's or
Guys,
freaking
Corey,
Wendy's.
what are you saying, Corey? I can't hear you saying, man.
You didn't answer any of the question. You just said it's a Canadian delicacy. What the fuck is it?
It's a chocolate dessert that has a coconut center.
A
Oh, that
coconut
sounds
gun,
good.
and
Like
it
that-
fires in spurts.
Like, you guys remember when McDonald's did the fucking Cadbury Cream Egg McFlurry? Like, they only did it for like 2 years around Easter, and like the cream and chocolate were completely separate.
Oh god, that does not sound pleasant at all.
God.
Oh
do
my
you guys
God,
fuck
just
with
looking-
Cadbury
even
Cream
look-
Eggs?
I don't.
Cadbury Cream Egg. Oh yeah,
I don't
I
like
love how
them.
they're banned in the States.
They're not banned. We get them
they're not.
every. You're thinking of the
No,
Kinder
they're not banned
Eggs.
here.
You're thinking of
Kinder Eggs are
you're
banned
thinking
for a
of
while.
you're
Okay,
thinking of
guys, this is. God damn it! I don't want to inspect the element. Fuck off.
We banned the stupidest shit over here. Like, we banned lawn darts over here because people
Yeah.
kept killing themselves with
because
lawn
the
darts.
natural
problem.
selection apparently can't happen
What?
over here.
Oh yeah, abortion. Yeah.
Yeah, we
People
get
are
'em.
like, hey,
Let's
I'm
not
gonna
talk
throw
about
this
that
large
on the
dart at my
podcast.
child. Oh no, it died.
Yeah, you know what? We ban shit because parents are fucking stupid. Like, yeah, give your kid a Kinder Egg that has a plastic chokeable thing on the inside and expect your kid not to be excited for chocolate. Come on.
Do y'all remember Wonder Balls?
I love
That's
Wonder
a Wonder
Ball.
Ball.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
Wonder Balls were
Wonder,
fucking.
God,
It was just the fucking chocolate ball with all the fucking nerds inside, right?
Yeah, and
Or like
sometimes
little
they have no, they sometimes fucking put a prize in them.
Sir, stuck in a Wonder Ball with nothing to do.
Get
Oh, God
crummies.
damn it, Zero.
Brandon, it's you. You know I'm gonna quote fucking N.
I know. Yeah, you like that quote for some reason.
I don't know what that is, to be honest. I'll let you right now. let you
Wonder Ball?
know right now.
It's
Yeah,
just
what
like
is
Well,
it?
how
it's
about
like
the
a Kinder
Rower's
Egg.
greatest hits?
So it's like a Kinder Egg, but there's like little sweet tarts inside the Kinder Egg, and they usually come with the toy.
Fuck,
And
I'm
it's
gonna
usually
look up this
licensed
Wonder Ball
characters, too.
thing.
Oh, hey, here's a fucking good one. So you know how there are Kinder Surprises? That's what they're called.
Yeah.
In Australia, we have a similar thing to a Kinder Surprise,
What's that?
but they're called Yowies.
Yowie.
That's really unfortunate naming.
Yeah, it's
Wait.
exactly. It's very unfortunate.
Wait,
So
YOWI?
hold on. Let me Google and see if I know how to sort of.
Okay, when I look up Yowie, some Sasquatch like a motherfucker comes
Yeah, that's
up.
it. Yeah, that's it. That's what they are. They're like Sasquatches.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're like a Sasquatch thing
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
the
made
little-
up by
little-
Australians.
oh, yeah,
What the
little-
fuck
little
is
big-
wrong with Australia?
Yeah, it's like the drop bear.
Guys, I love this picture.
He's like the
where
drop
he's just
bear.
like, I just
Like,
love
thank God
the-
Jordan's gonna post all this shit in the
Jordan,
fucking...
I love this picture where he's just like, hey, what's going on, guys?
You have to post it. You have to post it.
I posted it. Hold on.
Oh yeah, that is it. That's a Yowie. He's like a fucking Yeti motherfucker. Look at
Yeti.
him.
Jordan, you're gonna have to
He's
do
like
so much
Chewbacca's
editing on
cousin.
this fucking podcast, dude. No one's gonna know what the fuck we're talking about. You have to put all these fucking pictures up.
No.
It takes
Not
2
only the
seconds.
ones that we actually react to would make more sense to put on the podcast, kind of thing. It's just I don't want to have to fucking burn myself out having to go through like hours and hours of fucking audio. Just
Oh no, I have to stop for 2 seconds to copy and paste a photo into my editing software.
What happened? Oh, are you talking about how I'm complaining about that? Yeah, all right. Well, okay. Well, I'm the
You know how
fucking
long
one
it-
doing
Bro,
it.
try editing a 4-hour podcast, then
Actually,
complain.
Yeah,
I was just
okay.
about to
I'll
say-
complain then.
I was
Oh.
actually just about to say, do you know how hard it is to right click and copy when paste something, and then I realized,
man.
wait, Jordan doesn't have right click because he's got a Mac.
No, I do have right click, you fuck.
Right click exists on a
Yeah,
Mac.
but don't you have to hold like control or something?
No, you just it's just
You
like
get
it's
a
like
mouse that has a right click on it.
When
Yeah.
did that
Poor
become a
unfortunate
thing?
soul owns a Mac. That's unfortunate.
me. I know. I kind of want to get rid of it and just get a normal PC, but here I am still using this Mac.
And you could use the leftover money to buy like a house.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I am in no way buying the new Mac. That is ridiculous. Have you seen the prices for that shit?
Isn't it
Okay.
like $1,000 just for the fucking stand that you
Yes,
can walk?
a fucking, and you know
for-
what? It will be
that's for
even
the
more
monitor,
expensive here in Australia because
Couldn't you
it's
technically
like
just use like a couple
Hold on,
like
guys.
textbooks instead?
Yeah, probably, but
Guys,
this
guys,
is
hold on.
Apple, all right?
What's up? What's up, Zero?
Hold on, like that's the monitor that we're talking about here. What the one thing I'll say about it is they finally listened and they made a new Mac Pro that isn't a fucking trash can. It's actually an upgradable PC. Like it took
But you're
them,
still spending 10 grand.
it took them 6 years to fucking finally go. Okay, fine, we'll make an upgradable PC. I guess you don't want our super flat MacBooks that'll break. You sit on them weird.
Hey there, guys. Welcome to Apple. We're going to sell you the keyboard Apple, except you're going to have to pay $50 a fucking letter.
Zero,
And
why would
then
you
the whole
sit on a
thing-
Mac?
Can
what I'm
I
saying-
use
what I'm
my
saying is-
general cell charger? Oh no, use my our special charger.
What I'm saying is like Apple has this obsession with making their computers and all their tech super thin.
I
and
like
then
thin stuff.
then they wonder why people don't want them because well you're selling the same product that's underpowered. Like literally,
Yeah.
if you compare the 2013 MacBook to a 2019 MacBook Pro, it's the same specs. The only difference is one's all soldered onto the board, and the other one you can actually, fix it.
yeah.
Also,
Well,
the keyboard isn't trash on the older ones. The newer ones, oh my god, the keyboard's a piece of junk.
Yeah, I've got a, I think 2013 or something keyboard from like the Macs from that age.
That's when they stopped making the
real like
actually
thin
good.
kind of ones with like the no buttons.
That's when they that's when they started to get obsessed with making their computers thin instead of making them
Yeah, it was prior to that. Like the
Gonna,
one
gonna
that
push
I
up my nerd glasses now. Well, you'll see the 2013 MacBook. That one.
You're only a true hipster says if you have a Mac from before 2013. If you have a original MacBook Air from 2010, that one USB port, buddy. That's as hipster as she gets.
Get the
Oh
Apple
man, I had one of
AirPod
them. They
3.
fucking suck, dude.
The Apple AirPod 3. If you're wearing them, it makes it so you can't breathe unless you put your credit card number in.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be like. It's like
It's
a
gonna
Black
be-
Mirror episode.
It's gonna be 70 billion quadrillion yen. Or in
Yeah.
America,
which
a
is
lot of
which,
money.
dollars.
which
that number
equates
has
to
to be
about
yen.
$3 everywhere else.
Like moving away
AirPod will
from
get you oxygen for $3 a second. Steve Jobs died for us to take your wallet money.
Speaking of people dying and then them doing something that
You're gonna
they
talk
shouldn't
about
do.
camp what is it? Camp something, right?
Camp-
Yeah, the SpongeBob thing, that's fucked. Like,
Yeah, that's
can we,
fucked
like-
up.
Wait, what the
Wait,
fuck
what?
happened with
What are you guys talking
SpongeBob?
about?
So the creator, what's his name?
Steven Hillenburg.
Still in Hindenburg,
Yeah, he passed away unfortunately last year, right?
Yeah.
And he said he would never do a prequel to SpongeBob. So Nickelodeon decided to do a prequel for SpongeBob, of course, because that's what you would do after the fucking person that made it said that they don't want it.
Yeah,
when
but
they
my
die.
question is, was he still fucking working on the show like the whole time?
He was.
Yes,
Apparently he
he
was, yeah. Apparently he was.
No, like,
it wasn't
so-
like,
so
it
this is
wasn't
what
like
happened.
one of those things where like a guy puts out a fucking show, he does like 2 seasons, and then the studio is like, okay, now go away now. Now that we own it, we're gonna ruin it.
He was with the show for a few like
4
as the main
seasons.
writer
About-
for like
about
3
four-
seasons, 4 seasons.
Four and a half.
Stopped and then came 4.5. Okay, and then he came back like later on and then passed away.
Yeah.
Is
So
it weird?
I
to
just think it's just dicky, like what they're doing.
and that's happening more often. They're waiting for people to die so
or
that they
leave
can't say
or
no.
die or whatever it may
So
be.
that they can't say no to things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
which-
exactly why what Alex Hirsch fucking ended Gravity Falls the way he did, because he didn't want it to end up. He didn't want to do more than 2 seasons anyway. That's the reason why the whole fucking last season was like at a snail's pace. Like when I deployed, the second season was still going on. By the time I came back, it finished, and that was like a year. And
Yeah,
like
that's a
he
bit
was.
weird.
Yeah, they wanted him to like fucking like sign on and do more shit.
Did
And
it
then
only
he's
have
like, no.
They didn't only have 2 seasons.
Gravity
They did.
Falls?
Only had
2 seasons.
Only had 2 seasons.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Alex Hirsch took his ball and went home because he didn't want to play the Disney game, and and Disney's like, okay, fine. Well, we're gonna put this out when we feel like putting it out. I think it was.
okay.
I think the last episode came out like the same day his contract was over with Disney.
Yeah, it was.
Like I
Okay.
think that.
That's okay.
Yeah, now he's making a new show with Netflix, and I'm excited to see
Same.
What's the show? Like, I haven't heard about it.
We don't know yet.
We don't know.
Oh,
yet.
okay.
There's
He's
not
had
even
to be
like.
very hush hush.
Yeah, he's been super hush hush about it. But it bums me out that Gravity Falls ended though, because I had such like a connection with that
It's
world.
a
and
great
those characters.
show.
It was a great show. I never watched the whole thing. I just know sort of what happens. I've watched like many episodes though.
Yeah.
Brandon, did you fuck with Gravity Falls? Because you're like an animation guru. You know so much about like shit that
I saw all of Gravity Falls. I
barely
did.
remember.
It's not one of my favorites, but I did enjoy it.
Okay, cool.
Guys,
What is one of your favorites though, Brandon?
Oh God, but the problem is a lot of my favorites are older shows, but there are some mid 2000 shows.
It doesn't matter what it is.
No, I want to actually know, because the thing that I love about you, Brandon, when you and I first started talking about animation, like you were listing off shit that I only remember from like ages 3 to 5, but you made me remember it.
My two favorite shows for the past like 20 something years have been My Pet Monster
Oh my god.
and Bonkers.
Bonkers! Oh my god.
Yeah, nobody.
I'm gonna have to Google Bonkers, but
Nobody
I know.
remembers
I have
Bonkers.
Bonkers on
They might not have
Game
had
For
Gear.
the
Bonkers
most
in
recent,
Australia.
like 2000-ish series, I loved Kappa Mikey.
Oh, Kappa Mikey was great.
Oh my
I
god.
low key like that one a lot.
Okay, guys, speaking of like cartoons and shit, does anybody know what the fuck's going on with the regular shows People's new show Close Enough? They made a trailer for it like 2 years ago, and it
Yeah,
still
there's
hasn't
like-
come
I'm
out.
never a fan of regular show.
I don't know what the deal is. Let me see. Close enough TV.
I don't really fuck with those guys.
So,
but, like,
so Close Enough, for those of you who don't know, it's basically like regular show but unhinged.
yeah, it's like
they
an
just
adult
basically-
version of
it's
regular
basically-
show
It's
without
the adult
animals
version, and
shit.
the trailer looks amazing. I'm like, I want to see the show, but like nothing has come out of it.
Yeah,
They've
nothing's
got
come
no
out
new
about it. Like,
information.
it's just up in limbo, I guess, or something's going
Well,
on.
it's funny. I remember seeing. Speaking of like shows that just haven't really come out
Oh
or
wait,
done really
okay.
anything.
Premiere has been moved to summer of this year, so maybe in the next month.
Yeah,
yeah, after moving it 3 more times.
they
Yeah, I know, right?
They only just greenlit that Spirit Train show as well.
Oh my god,
had,
that
like,
was a well-deserved green.
Yeah, but the
Wait,
thing
what
is,
is-
I do not like the redesign of the characters at all.
yeah.
But like, I mean, it's whatever. Like, it might just sort of be something I look past. But the pilot to that show, or the
good.
I guess it wasn't really. It was like a one thingy pilot. That was very interesting. I was like, oh, I want to see more. And that was what, 3 years ago? Now it's finally gotten greenlit.
Yeah, it's finally
And
got the green light. Enough people wanted it.
It's coming out on Cartoon Network, so that looks. Pretty
Oh,
interesting.
speaking of Cartoon Network, they just did anyone ever watch those like little shorts for Villainous?
I know about it. I've seen them around. I haven't watched them though.
Oh
Yeah,
wait, there's cartoons for those?
yeah. So they're actually like doing the actual Villainous show is coming to Cartoon Network. They just like re-released like the whole first like the A story one pretty recently on their website. I really liked the way Villainous looked because it was like it kind of was like a throwback to like mid 90s stuff with just that mid 2000s shit with like that right amount of cal arts shit to it.
Oh, I got this mixed up with Vigilantes. Sorry.
okay.
The My Hero Academia spinoff for some reason. But no, I've seen the trailer for Villainous. It looks really cool.
There's a My Hero Academia spinoff.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
manga.
prequel. It's called
Oh.
Vigilantes.
Oh well, there you go. I didn't know that. Oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
No, it's called
it's
called Adventure Time: The Dark Ages.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
What?
You guys ever played that game Nefarious?
No.
Oh, why does that?
It's
That-
a
that-
reverse platformer where you play as the boss.
Why do I know
do I
that?
know that?
I
You
don't
play
know
as
if
the
I-
bad guy. So the game is the main stages of the game is you kidnapping the princess and taking or the girl or whatever back to your lair, and the boss fight is you're the boss fighting the hero.
What's it called again? Sorry.
Nefarious.
It's called Nefarious.
Nefarious.
It's
Oh,
on
I see why
Switch.
Villain-
It's
why
on
you'd think
Steam.
that
It's
was
on
Villainous.
everything. It's connect like when I search villainous, it comes up in the related because it's kind of the same idea. It's just a video game.
Oh yeah. I have seen this. I haven't played it, but I have seen.
Yeah, it's a reverse platformer. That's because you play as the bad guy. I think it's really cool.
Oh, that's sick.
I own it. I just haven't played through all of it yet.
You know what I've been playing? Hollow Knight. That game's fucking awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, are you gonna get the expansion?
The new one that's coming out. Silkwood or whatever. What's it called? Silk.
yeah.
so
Silk something.
Silk Song.
Oh, cool.
Speaking
I'm
of Hollow Knight, this game I've been looking forward to, Bloodstained. They actually just dropped a bombshell that Shovel Knight
I'm
himself.
still waiting. For,
Yeah!
I'm
I saw
still
that.
waiting for my copy to come in the mail because I backed it on Kickstarter.
Yeah, I saw that. Fucking yesterday, like the trailer for that, because that's out now, isn't it?
God, yeah.
Yeah, people have already got their backer copies. I'm still waiting for mine.
God damn.
I have been way too backlogged playing PSVR games.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got that. What have you been playing?
I just beat Moss. That was a really great game.
Oh, is it? I'm super curious about that game.
It's very adorable, but it's great. I actually just got in the mail today Resident Evil 7, so I'm gonna try that on PS4.
Oh, dude, Resident Evil 7 is so
is
good.
fantastic.
Well, it's gonna be PSVR
Resi 7
version,
is
so hopefully that'll be cool.
Resi 7 is like probably the best since 4 in my opinion. Like, I mean, they have it's not really a big.
I would
thing
never have picked it up if it wasn't PSVR because I'm not really a big fan of that series. But it's
Resident Evil
PSVR,
7 is
so.
my favorite of the series, and I mean, that's not.
Oh,
really fair
Moss
'cause
looks
I
real
haven't-
interesting. Is it like a platformer as like a mouse? You're like a mouse.
Yeah, basically, yeah. You play as this spirit, and like you interact with the mouse, and you control the mouse, and like you help it out and stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool.
I like it.
Oh,
Oh, he's
Also, I
adorable.
bought Borderlands 2 PSVR. That game's awesome.
Oh, Borderlands 2. Yeah.
What's the hold on? What's the PSVR game where it's like a 3D platformer, kind of like Mario, but it's
Oh,
a
Astrobot.
robot? Astrobot.
Dude,
Yeah,
that game is
looks
so
really
good.
too.
Holy shit. I'm gonna buy that game. It's so good.
I want if PSVRs are on sale again this year during
It
the
is
Black Friday.
such a
I'm
good.
gonna
It
fucking
is
buy
the best.
one.
It is the best platformer I've played in years.
Really? Oh shit. See, I don't have a VR, but I'm heavily considering getting one. Like,
Every game I've played, there's only been like one game that I hated because I got sick on, and that was it. All the rest have been really good.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm like. It's still not all the way there yet. I know it's getting better, but I demoed like one of the first like VR games for PlayStation, and I got like really sick because of it.
Well, there's comfort levels too. You can choose to have like smaller scope or different turns or whatever. So you don't get
yeah.
sick.
Speaking of platformers, though, Jordan, there's a game disc you have to cook and eat.
Wait, what?
You need to eat the game disc, Jordan.
Oh, not the game disc. It's literally.
No, don't try to get out of this. You're
No.
eating the
I
disc.
said in the original tweet the cover of it,
Did
not
you?
the disc.
Let's find the original tweet and see.
Yeah, I said
No,
I will
don't
eat
find the
cover.
original tweet. Don't
Exactly,
find-
because Doom knows it's fucking. It's
No,
the
we
cover.
we changed the rules.
No, we didn't
Pray-
change the rules. No one
I
said
have altered-
anything.
Game Boy. He's the one who wins.
I'm the
have
fucking
all-
video game boy. I'm the banjo main.
I have altered the rules. Pray
Okay,
I don't
so-
alter them
okay, so-
again.
This deal is getting worse and worse.
Okay,
For-
Jordan, you better explain it. To
Okay,
everybody, Brandon.
so for a bit of information, like what's happened about a year ago, probably about a year ago actually.
It
I think it was
was.
after like the K Rule announcement for Smash Brothers.
It was.
I was like, okay, so if Banjo Kazooie gets into Smash Brothers, I'll eat the cover of Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, like the game cover for it. Like, I don't know, the cover
okay.
art. And then
No, we're-
and then everyone's like, oh, we're gonna get you to do it, yeah, because it's gonna happen. I'm like, yeah, probably won't, but let's see. And then it happened. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm so happy because you know.
we want video evidence of this.
I
But
believe.
Yeah,
I wanna see-
of course, that's the plan. I just need to find a copy of that game that isn't like $400. Like,
Why is it $400?
it's not that expensive.
I'll send you my copy.
You need to eat
Okay,
the
sure,
whole
I would
game.
love that. I've got okay, so
eat
no,
the disc.
I am not, because you know how I will fucking die if that happens, right?
No,
Like,
it's just like
shit.
blend it or something. It'll
No.
be fine.
That's
What
still
I'm going
gonna
to
kill
do?
him, you psycho.
You
Yeah,
can
you're
ingest
fucking
video games. Everything
No,
is edible.
I'm going to
Don't-
get
well,
the
okay,
fucking
okay.
thick cover art, put it in the
put it this
blender,
way,
and then
when-
put it on a sandwich and eat the cover art on a sandwich.
Look.
Okay,
look,
that'll work.
Yeah.
I still
yeah,
think
that's
you
what I'm
should-
gonna.
guys,
I
eat
can't
the
believe we're
fucking
arguing
disc.
with
Look, I'm
the
pretty sure
ability
if
to eat the cover of a game.
Look. Here's the thing. You can totally eat a fucking video game. Like for starters, you can like just take a Switch cartridge and just eat it like real quick. If
No,
you grind,
don't. That's a bad idea.
You will
Look,
die.
I know it's gonna taste. You're not gonna die.
Yes, you will.
No, no, you won't die. Trust me.
Don't you realize?
Listen, if a man can vape a jalapeno, you can eat a
If
game
a man,
disc.
if a man can vape a
Don't you
ghost
know
pepper-
the curses that come with it? If you eat the game plays inside your belly, and then it like destroys you from the inside. So let's
But
say
you-
if I ate
you
Mario
explode
Kart,
into
all these
jiggy
little
pieces.
Mario Kart guys will drive around my belly and kill me.
I will be the I will be the representative in this group of the people who don't play Smash Brothers. So all the people who listen and don't play Smash Brothers, you can
There
join
you
me.
go. That's fine.
I'm just saying, Brandon, you're vegetarian. You can eat a game disc.
It is entirely okay for me to eat a game disc. Yes.
It's
I
vegan
didn't know.
as shit.
I didn't know that you were a vegetarian.
Look, okay, I'm just
There you
saying if like you
Yeah.
look, I'm just saying the blend tech guy when he blends a disc, he's like, "Oh, disc smoke, don't breathe this." I'm pretty sure if you shouldn't be breathing it, you shouldn't be eating it.
Look, man. The guy from Will It Blend, for starters, should run for president. All right. I want to see if the country can blend. Second of all,
Also,
Woo!
you go,
Patriot
sorry.
smoke, don't breathe this.
second of all, nobody knows what the. Do you guys know about Will It Blend?
Yeah, of course. Will It Blend was one of the
doesn't
first
know
things
about
that was
Will
like
It
on the
Blend?
internet.
Yeah, it's great. That guy's still making videos,
He's
and that
still
Blend Tech
blending
blender
shit.
is still destroying ridiculous shit.
I'm still.
Blend
You
tech.
know what? I'm pissed. There was gonna be an episode where he was gonna blend a crowbar, and he just made a total cop out of it. I'm like, fuck off, blend that thing.
Yo, how great would it be if we get him to blend tech something, and then Phil Swift comes in with flex glue and fixes it.
the ultimate turnaround.
Buy both products. Make sure that you buy not only the BlendTech blender, but flex glue. And do this at home.
I also
Listen,
like how
guys.
very much that voice is like identical to his voice. He talks like this.
He
love
talks
Phil
like
Swift.
this.
When John
Listen,
made that
guys.
fucking video, I lost my shit.
Yeah.
I've seen those commercials forever, and I'm like,
John
oh my
Tron,
God.
come on the podcast. Fuck's sake.
Yes, JohnTron, please.
Oh my god.
I know you have 1 million subscribers, but Jordan has 40,000.
A million. He has 5 million.
We have the best guest anyway, guys. We got
Yeah,
Brandon.
Brandon.
man.
Exactly.
Brandon, we can't make Brandon.
You guys
deal
are
with
too
that.
nice.
We can't talk about other guests while we have a guest on.
Yeah, you know how fucking rude that's.
I'm sorry.
Brandon's
I'm sorry.
barely talked on this podcast because we keep talking about shit, and he's like, I don't know.
Yeah, we're sitting here like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought we got
Brandon, what do you
Matsuko.
want
We
to talk
got the
about? It's
other
your,
guy.
it's your fucking go.
I'm
You
just
pick
listening
something.
to you guys talk about random shit I don't know about. Like, it goes from MacBooks to eating video games. I'm just like, what up?
It's kind of-
Welcome to the
Part of that
Noise
just kinda
Cast,
happened.
man. That's basically what this
Brandon,
is.
nothing
pick
but
a
noise.
topic that we can talk about.
Yeah, let's
I'm sure you
jam.
got something good.
Don't put me on the spot like that. It's your guys'
That's
rodeo.
Brandon,
No,
talk
you're-
about how
you're
there's
a
no
special,
anime you
beautiful
watch
guest.
past 2006.
What is your favorite Naruto?
Yeah, who's your favorite Naruto character?
What's your favorite Naruto character?
Do you like Shoji or do you like Goku? Or do you like?
Who's my favorite Naruto character? Do you like Alucard or do you like Froppy?
Do you like Boba 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 Boba?
Wait, has anybody done a parody of Bobo Bobo Bobo
You
Bobo?
need to.
Yeah. Yeah, No Wacking
wait,
did
hold
one
on,
like
hold on,
forever
guys. I
ago.
have-
and it
Wait,
was-
really? He did?
Yeah,
Oh my God,
it
that's
was
fucked.
really bad. But
That's
it
crazy.
was-
I don't actually remember that at all.
yeah, No
Are you talking
Wacking was
about?
just
Are
like.
you talking about No Whacking's Bobobo?
Yeah, it's bad, but like. 'cause,
Did I,
like,
did
like,
I guys ever
like
tell you
they-
the story about how he didn't know what a fucking zip file was?
Wait, what?
Who, No
Okay,
Wacking?
so yeah, so No Wacking and I were working on a project way back. It was a One Piece thing, and I sent him files, and he's like, I can't open these. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you can't open them? He's like, I don't know what a zip file is. I'm like, how do you? I'm like, how do you not know?
That's awesome.
Like No Wack. Like at
Pause,
this point, I'm
pause.
like,
I understand because I didn't know what a zip file was until 2012. So
Okay.
listen here. Like at this point, this
Listen here, dude.
he was already like editing fairly well, competently, knowing what they were doing, getting sound effects and stuff. And my first thought is, you had to have encountered a zip file at some point. It's impossible that you didn't. I'm like, where do you get your footage? Oh, some guy gives them to me.
Some
Like,
guy.
what the fuck?
Some guy gives them to me.
That's
some guy with like a creepy on the street with his
so
cloak. Like,
so.
hey,
so
You want some MP4s, kid?
Hey
So I'm screen sharing with him.
abridger? I got the files for you.
So I have to screen share with Jesse to show him.
WAV
This is how you open a zip file. It was the dumbest thing I've ever had to show someone.
Oh,
That
okay.
is-
Actually, I got a
is
question for you guys.
awesome.
You guys are audio mixers. For you guys let out audio mixing. Do any of you use an OGG file? Any of you?
Fuck. Oh my God,
I've seen one before.
I've had them sent to me, but like you can just really easily convert it to something much better.
Because for some reason, the program I'm using when I'm making my thing, it only uses OGGs, and I'm like, who the fuck
I
only
can't
uses
remember.
OGGs?
I can't remember if it was Omni Beneficial that sent me OGGs or AVIs or whatever he sent me. I don't know what it was. The file format.
So
But it was
the only time
something
I ever
weird.
the only time I ever use OGGs is there are some sound effects libraries that use OGG files, and I guess Sony Vegas has no issue with using them. So
Okay.
no, you can even export as an OGG too.
yeah,
Vegas is really fucking versatile with shit like
Pardon
that.
me?
Well, and Brandon, here, this is the reason why you're running into this, because it's one of those maker programs. RPG Maker was the same way. You could only use MIDIs and waves, no fucking MP3s.
No, so it's
MIDIs.
okay.
MP3s.
God, I love
like-
that word MIDI.
And the other thing is,
MIDI is
and
fun.
when I would import graphics into RPG Maker, like if I made a sprite or something, it had to be a certain color depth, because if it was too much, they would say, nope, that's too good for our program. You make that thing look shitty.
Speaking of audio and video files, who remembers RM files?
Oh my god,
what
don't
are
talk
they?
about
Movie
real media.
files.
Oh,
my
yeah,
God,
yeah,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm pretty
that's rung
sure
a
I
bell.
still
Back in
have
the day when all
RMVBs.
music video AMVs were fucking RM files.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm pretty sure on my computer somewhere I have a version of Sextra Credit that's in RMVB.
RM was the weirdest thing because it would never work on anything but real movie. You couldn't even open it in VLC. Like it would never open in
You
any
can
other
now.
file.
You can now.
Yeah,
like
VLC's
VLC you can
updated
run
itself.
everything.
Now you can, but before you couldn't. But back in the day you could not. It was only.
I've
Real
had
video
I've had
outlet.
problems with VLC, but like for some reason every time I fucking open VLC, here's an update, here's another update, here's another
Because you're on a
update.
Mac, that's why.
Supposedly there's another one out there that's better than VLC, but I just keep forgetting to
It's
figure
called
out.
Media
it's
Player
called
Classic.
DLC.
It's called buy a fucking DVD or something. Well,
Wait,
that's-
did
even
you,
that's
did you hear?
outdated now.
Did you hear about that? Avengers Endgame's getting DLC.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that?
Because
Yeah.
they're being petty with James
What?
Cameron. That's
Like,
exactly. So
Endgame is
check
coming back with like 5 or 6 extra minutes of footage.
the
and
movie
then like
is.
a whole second big reveal trailer just to tell us it's a character we all probably know is coming.
I
Oh, I
did
thought-
not see Endgame or Infinity War actually.
Me
Oh,
neither.
we won't spoil a damn thing because there's
I
probably
don't.
a lot of
I
people.
know.
finally
I know
saw
who
it.
everybody dies. I know everybody who dies because I asked. I asked my
Yeah, that's
sister. I'm
true.
like, hey, who dies in this movie?
Everybody.
I'm like, okay,
That's all you
thanks
have
for
to
It's
that.
okay if
Cool.
we're worried about. Hey, listen, Brandon. I don't know if you've ever all watched the podcast, but if we're really worried about spoilers, we could just replace your spoiler right there with the words "cheese Danish."
I was just gonna bring that up
I
because
don't
guess
get spoilers anymore. I used to. I don't care anymore.
It's not a spoiler because I think like one of the cast members even said that everybody dies and like they were,
I don't.
like,
I know who dies. I don't care.
yeah,
just-
it's
just not we're not gonna spoil it.
just
I don't
cheese
feel
Danish
so
shit. I
good.
love the cheese Danish.
Yeah,
Cheese
but
Danish.
we've already said it like 60 times already. It's
You're creating more work for Jordan. Remember, this is hard.
I like the part when Batman killed
is.
Dumbledore. That was a good part.
Oh, that was my favorite.
Fuck, there's like 6 cheese
and then Harry
Danishes
Potter
right there.
goes to chase down.
Dumbledore skin, Dumbledore
I
skin.
actually enjoyed the part where I actually really liked the part where the Princess of Arendelle got bukake'd by the third Hokage.
Oh yeah, do you remember?
By the way,
when,
I love how you guys totally like didn't notice that I mentioned that I have a version of Sextra Credit on my computer in RMVB.
I wouldn't question that.
That's
Extra credits the hentai, right?
that's the
No,
that's the
it's the
hentai.
children's show.
That's no, Brandon. I mean,
That's
Jordan,
fucked up.
Jordan,
That's
it's
like
not
the
only
opposite.
it's not only a hentai. It's a hentai I abridged,
Oh yeah, you did say something about this, didn't you?
and it's on a channel that's still up called A Place for Children.
Yeah, we've talked about this.
Actually, one of the funniest panels I ever went to at a con was the hentai AMV panel.
Oh, those are the best. Those are the best.
Oh
By the
my
way,
God.
the only porn I own physically is a DVD collection of Sextra Bread.
Oh, that's great. I have no hentai at all
I
whatsoever.
do love how he specified with the word physically. I like how he used that word.
Wait.
I mean, he
Brandon,
could have
wasn't
said
it
hard
that you
copy,
got-
but
you
that would
got,
just
like
be
a
obvious.
bunch of like hentai at one stage. Was that you?
Oh,
That-
yeah, because I back in the day I used to intern for an anime company. I interned for I don't know if you remember Central Park Media,
I do.
It was,
Yeah.
Yeah, I interned for there. It was back in New York City. And what happened was they also had Anime 18, and they were getting rid of like all their VHS stock and a lot of their older hentai. And they're like, "We're gonna throw this out. Do you want it?" I'm like, "I'll take it."
I'll have it. I'm never gonna
great.
watch
And I
it.
remember
just
they
give
lost
me
the
a milk
license to
crate.
Slayers. So they're like, "Hey, we need to throw out 30 box sets of Slayers. Do you want them?" I'm like, "I'll take them."
Like you
Well, they
don't
just
want
hand you a
to
milk crate of porn, and you're like, sure.
Yeah, if
'cause he
someone
doesn't-
offers me
doesn't want to
free
admit
porn,
that he
should
knows
mention that.
what
I
it
actually
is.
have a box set of Slayers next that I got free from my internship right next to me here.
Do you have any
That's awesome.
spares?
spares.
Fuck.
Oh my God.
And this one is Lisa Ortiz. Oh, Lisa Ortiz.
Oh,
I don't have a problem. You have a problem.
Fuck, I still gotta
Lisa,
mail that
it's
shit to
your
you, don't I?
birthday.
Happy
Can you guys believe that episode is fucking blacklisted now because of that Finding Neverland documentary?
Probably.
No, it
It's not
did.
even the real. It's not even the real Michael Jackson.
Yes, it
It's some
is.
bald fat guy.
No. It is him voicing him. That's actually Michael Jackson.
I know, but on screen it's just some big fat guy.
Yeah, it's a big fat guy who
Like
thinks
a-
he's Michael Jackson. That's the joke.
I thought that was shaved Barney for so long.
yeah, I thought it was shaved head Barney. Yeah.
Like,
When I was a kid, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Already dead.
yo, Barney Gumble is such a great fucking character.
Hey, home.
Oh,
His
Brandon.
arc is phenomenal.
Okay, so Brandon, let me ask you, bouncing off that, do you watch Simpsons?
I have watched him. Yes, I haven't watched the latest like 2 or 3 seasons, but I caught up besides that. Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta ask you, favorite Simpsons character?
What's that?
Oh, my favorite Simpsons character?
Yeah,
This is a
who's
good
yours?
question
Actually,
for everybody.
It's actually a not very popular one. It's actually it's from my favorite
What a
episode.
shock and surprise.
It's my
It's
favorite
not a
episode
popular
is
one.
Brother, Can You Spare 2 Dimes? Because I love Herb.
Oh, Herb!
Herb
Danny
is
DeVito?
good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, that's actually
Homer.
That's Homer's brother.
Yeah,
Right?
the one where he
Yeah.
makes the baby talking device is my favorite episode.
I want what the dog's eating.
I don't know what my
I'm sorry,
favorite character.
myself.
I fucking I absolutely love Mr. Burns, but like I just sort of I don't know, like I don't have a real favorite character. I've just got too many to pick from.
For
so
me,
it's
it's
My
like-
favorite
Apu,
Simpsons-
100%.
My favorite Simpsons character is Peter Griffin.
That's right. Petey Griffin, Lois, Mr. Beauty
That
Smith.
show went so downhill. Holy shit.
Did you guys watch the crossover with The Simpsons?
It was
like,
god
Charles,
awful.
who
I
did you
thought it
say
was-
was your favorite? I missed that completely, by the way.
what, me?
No, Charles.
Oh,
Charles
my
said-
favorite is my favorite Simpsons character is Apu.
Apu, yeah, I love
Apu's a
Apu,
solid
yeah.
one.
He is
I like
fantastic.
Sideshow Bob because
Kelsey
My
Grammer.
show
Sideshow Bob's
Bob.
great.
Well, Kelsey Grammer's awesome.
yes, I loved Frasier so much, and I don't feel bad about admitting that.
What? Why would you feel bad about liking
It's just fine.
Frasier?
There's
What's
nothing
wrong with Frasier?
Dude, it's because, like, think about it. Like, we're all, like, in our 20s and 30s and shit. Frasier's not the coolest thing for most of us to say.
Corey,
Namely, you
no,
and Jordan.
stop.
No,
Hold on.
now,
No,
if you were
pause.
to say, like, my favorite show was like The Nanny, then maybe you get some raised eyebrows.
Yeah.
Mr.
No, hold on, though,
Sheffield.
hold on, though.
Yo, the nanny low-key is not that bad.
Okay, but no, pause. We're in our 20s and 30s. Liking Frasier's way? No, Corey, there's actual Frasier memes. That's a thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know that, but I always feel like that's made by, like,
I
people in their
didn't.
50s.
You know, I didn't
trying to-
fucking
No!
know.
It's
I
people
didn't know
our
that
age. I have
Frasier
a
was
group of
spin-off
friends.
of
We
Cheers.
love talking
I actually, for
Frasier.
the
We
longest
quote it
time,
to
did
each
not know
other.
that.
I haven't
Frasier's
watched a
love how-
sitcom in
I love how we're an
years.
hour into this podcast. We're talking about fucking Frasier.
Motherfucker, we should have been
People
talking
disgust
about
me.
Frasier the first minute of episode 1. 3 episodes in and we haven't talked about Frasier?
Episode-
Dog.
Episode
Come on.
0. Oh my god, that is true though. Like, it's a good show. My stepmother used to watch the fuck out of Frasier. She loved
See,
it.
that's the thing. It's like your mom watched Frasier, and then
Yeah, but I sat down and watched it too. I'm like, I get this pretty good. As I was like 13, 12 years old.
Yeah,
I was
when you
like,
were 13, would you have gone to your friends if they're like, Jordan, what's your favorite show right now? You think they would have thought you were cool if you said, I like Frasier?
I would have said, I like
friends were
Seinfeld.
nerds,
I
so
like
yeah, they would've.
Frasier. I like The Nanny.
Speaking of shows that might be embarrassing for our friends to know that we watched 12 years ago.
My Little Pony.
Do you know what show never changes? It's literally the same thing all the time.
Which one?
Adventure
The
Time?
Young and the Restless.
Oh.
My mom has been watching
like,
that
the only
show
people who watch
for
those soap
40
operas nowadays are
fucking
old
years.
people
My
and
grandmother
and it's
watches-
the same thing.
My grandmother watches The Bold and the Beautiful.
I-
and
I
that's
am-
been
I
going
am,
for
like,
45
and I
years.
know. Listen. I know it's weird because I'm like a fan of Power Rangers and shit, and Power Rangers literally is superheroes in spandex, and they just get a new team every year. But at least they changed the cast.
You know what though? I really don't think like there's anything you should be ashamed of liking that's on TV. Like you can watch really anything. Like I watch everything and anything. Like I'll watch from fucking Hellsing to Care Bears. I'll watch anything
Except
in between.
fucking Married at First Sight. That can get absolutely fucked. I hate that show.
Wait, what show?
Wait, what?
Married at First Sight.
What the
That
fuck
show
is
is
that?
absolutely.
That's a stupid
I mean,
premise.
it's an Australian show, I guess, because like I
Oh,
don't
is
know.
it
if
like
I
a
know.
reality show?
It's a reality. It's just like, oh, we get like 4 guys and
Immediately after I
five
say you should
girls.
watch anything you like, I go, that's stupid.
That's The Bachelorette, isn't it? And
That's
Yeah,
basically
pretty
what it is.
pretty
But they're like,
much.
oh, let's put them on dates, and then there's drama.
It's
You're like,
also
oh, for
like
fuck's sake.
the fucking Flavor of Love and
Rock
Bret
of
Michaels'
Love,
Hairline of
I
Love.
Love New York. What's
You
the
know,
one with
shows
what's
like
the one
Say
with
Yes to the
the
Dress
two
and all that
guys?
fucking
What,
shit.
which one is
Did
that
you
one?
say yes to the Yeti?
Yes.
There
I
was
would say
only
yes to the
one
Yeti.
really good reality show, and it only lasted for 1 season, and then they canceled it.
What was that?
And that was Murder in Small Town X. That was a
I
good show.
loved Murder
That was a
in
great
Small
show.
Brandon, we are best friends now because I've been
Yes,
thinking
someone
about
else remembers
Murder
Murder in Small Town
I have been
X.
thinking about Murder in Small Town X for the past 20 years, probably. That show is so fucking underratedly good.
Right? Thank you.
I used to
I
think that.
fucking remember this shit. Holy
I used to
shit!
think that. Speaking of old shows that. I don't
Wait,
know
real
why
quick,
people would
can
like.
can we
Oh, you
explain
go.
Murder with Small Town
Yeah,
X?
yeah.
Real
You know,
quick?
go for
you
it.
explain
Yeah,
your
yeah.
thing. Explain your thing. Yeah.
Brandon,
Yeah.
take the floor. Explain
All right,
Murder
okay,
in Small Town
short
X.
version is you get these 12 people. They are in this town with a bunch of actors, and there's this murder mystery, and the 12 of them have to figure out who's the murderer and stop him. But every week, there are 2 people get sent out, and one never comes back because the murderer kills them. So they have to like piece together clues and shit and figure out who's the murderer.
But literally the best
So it's
part about
fucking
the
Danganronpa.
Kind of, yeah, but literally the best part of the show is they don't, they treat it as reality, and they don't let anybody in watching the show that it's a bunch of fucking actors. They're like, this is real, they're solving a real murder.
The fuck?
That's
I
the
wonder
way
why
they
that
pitch
went
it to me.
south.
There's a reason why there's only 1 season.
It was so
Yeah, everyone
good, though.
fucking
Oh,
died.
God, wasn't there
That was good.
wasn't there a
I
game
think, you know,
show?
the reason why it didn't get picked for a second season is actually a really sad reason. But you know, I'm not gonna.
This I
What
didn't
is it?
know. Wait, why did it not get picked up for another season?
Oh, you didn't. Oh, you didn't hear the reason why? Well, there was a big like controversy.
What would happen?
No.
Oh, the guy who won, the winner of that, he was a firefighter in 9/11.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's sad.
That is.
9/11 makes everything sad.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so that's kind of the reason why one of the reasons they didn't put away with that thing.
The house down, Brandon.
I told you it was sad. You didn't listen.
Guys, wasn't there
I'm
a?
kidding.
Next
wasn't
time,
there
listen to
a,
Brandon.
guys, hold on. Wasn't there a show that was like American Idol, but it was for really bad
Yes,
singers
the
like Bieber?
reverse.
Yeah, it's called American Idol.
It was
Yeah,
a
that's
No,
true.
no, there's an actual one. Shut up, Jordan.
No, you're
He's
right.
not
The one
wrong,
existed,
though.
yes, it was,
We
it
had
was,
Australian Idol once.
Fox
That was a
aired it
thing.
for one season, and they picked the worst actors and trained them to be worse. I remember what you're talking about.
What? I'm trying to remember what the name of the show
The
was.
X Factor?
It was called the channel on YouTube called Xcaliborg.
No,
Yo.
I'm trying to find
Do people still think reality TV is
Superstar
a real?
USA. That's what it's called.
No, people just need junk food. That's pretty much all it's become is junk
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think people actually, like, there are people right now, like a large amount of people, I'm not talking about like the places like the white trash parts of America where they think like Jerry Springer's real, but like are there just fucking still people out there who buy everything on reality TV as being real?
Baby boomers.
Stop. Okay, sorry to interrupt. Superstar USA.
I said that. I just said
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all pretty much yelling over each other.
It's every podcast.
That's true. It ain't a
But
podcast if you don't do that.
But do you guys actually fucking think there are people out
I'm
there
pretty-
dumb
Yes.
I'm
100%.
I'm pretty sure there's a person or two or three or
course
8
there
or
are.
12.
I mean, guy,
yeah.
there are people in this world that you have to think, like, why would you say or think that? Oh yeah, because they're called idiots.
Yeah, those people. Those are like the people that like I can almost buy like believing a reality TV show is real. Like I buy that more than people that sit there and say like, "Yo, wrestling is fucking real." Like I believe that though, like that there's a smaller number of that, but I really do think there's a large number of people that will buy into it and think everything is true.
Sorry, I'm yawning, but that's not because it's boring. I'm just fucking weird. No.
Good cover up, Jordan. Good cover up.
I used to think wrestling was straight up real for the longest time, like for a very, very, very long time, up until maybe I was 18 or 17 or something.
Doom's favorite wrestler, brother.
No, I hate Hogan so much.
You don't like
favorite.
You don't like Hulk
Absolute
Hogan?
favorite.
No, dude.
You write fan
Hogan,
letters to him even today.
I need to say this. Hulk Hogan said the N-word in the middle of a sex tape with his best friend's wife while he was in the next room buying car parts.
Car parts.
Why is that?
Doom, you've done the exact same thing.
And that's why he hates him, because he stole his thing.
That was my thing. I like to have sex
He's like,
with my
it
best
wasn't
friend's
car
wife while I
parts.
bought car
It
parts.
was the audio equipment. It's different.
I wonder if there's a DeviantArt thread for my very specific fetish.
There is. Yes. Let me just
Oh
answer
my
you.
god, dude.
Oh,
The
100%.
DeviantArt
Right under the stinky feet and inflation Sonic porn.
I
my
still
God.
think, Doom, you still need to do the DeviantArt ASMR.
Oh my! Oh, dude!
yeah,
The funniest
this
thing
is what happens. Like, I'll do a stream and then I'll come back to my thread and
Yeah.
not safe for work fucking board, and I'm like, what the fuck are Doom and Vegeta posting? in
The
here?
funny thing about that is, like, you had said who he was, and I'm like, oh, cool. And, like, I'm like, I don't know this guy that much. But, like, after your stream, we did, like, the deep hole of DeviantArt, and then, like, we were best friends ever since.
I am so happy about that.
Fucking...
Your ASMR
fucking-
DeviantArt is the greatest thing ever. It needs like an Oscar.
Oh my god.
Like, we did this bit where, like, we'd find something horrible on, like, DeviantArt, and I'd get real close to the mic and, like, explain it in, like, ASMR.
Can you do us one right now? Can you read one for the podcast?
The lovely ladies
Give
at
us a
home.
taste.
Hold on. I'm pulling up DeviantArt.
I love how he even says it exasperate, like, fuck. I knew this was gonna
Do I
happen.
have to do a lewd one, or can I just do, like, the first...
I mean, go as lewd as you want to go.
You don't have to make it stupid, but like
I'm just... Oh, God,
He doesn't make
no.
it stupid, he makes it artsy.
Okay, I
and
just
beautiful.
typed in feet, and I don't know why there's not a single animation of feet. Like, there's nothing drawn yet. It's just girls on their feet.
Just type in anime feed. There you go. That'll fix that.
type in fat inflation smelly diaper Sonic.
Just
That's a fetish, too! That's the worst part.
Hold on, guys, wait. Are people on DeviantArt done taking the new Sonic and done feet pictures?
Oh, God,
the one
wait. I
from
got...
100%. I think I've seen it on Twitter.
Hold on, I just typed in Sonic feet.
I'm opening up a incognito window for this.
Okay, so I'm not gonna post it. I just typed in Sonic the Hedgehog feet, and I found an image,
Yes.
and I'm gonna ASMR it right now.
ASMR.
Is it
to
the
it,
one with
sorry.
SpongeBob and Shadow the Hedgehog?
All right,
and
guys,
Shrek?
shh.
So, I'm gonna need you guys to get real quiet for this one. So here on DeviantArt, we have a lovely picture of Sonic the Hedgehog being held upside down, while Amy and Tails tickle his feet while he laughs uncontrollably. The lines, stop, no more. Yeah. You two are so dead. Wow. What a lovely piece.
What a lovely piss.
Simply immaculate.
Make sure you play really nice ambient background
Yeah,
music.
just some.
when I do
I already do that, but yeah.
Like music.
That sounds fine.
And
to me.
and then there was the fucking Hulk Hogan like 2.5 hours.
Oh my
were
god!
just on-
All we did was Hulk Hogan for fucking like 2 hours.
We literally-
Jordan, that was the one where I was really confused. I came back and my chat, my Discord was full of like fucking Hulk
We
Hogan
literally
pictures.
scoured DeviantArt for like 2 hours about
Dude.
every picture of Hulk Hogan we could.
Dude, it was like Hulk Hogan as Thor, Hulk Hogan as a South Park, Hulk Hogan
as a South Park.
like it was literally like him and Mondok or whatever his
It's
name
like
is from Marvel. Or
It's Mandark from Dextor.
Modunk, that's his name. But it was literally like we found so many that it was disturbing.
God.
That is beautiful.
Oh, Pika-Pee, brother. Hulk Hogan Pikachu was a thing.
When is it not a thing?
Hulk Hogan, come on the podcast, please.
No, we can't have
I thought he
Hogan.
died. Which one of them died?
All of them. There's a lot of wrestlers that just die like randomly.
The Ultimate Warrior.
Andre the Giant died, right?
Yeah, he's been dead for. Did you know that like he needed surgery and they based it off of how much liquor he could consume? Because how the fuck
He
are you
could
gonna
consume
do
like
anesthesia for?
wait, hold on. He could consume like a bunch of beer, right? Like what was the measurement?
I think they based it off his liquor consumption, like alcohol, not beer.
Okay.
Like I think he was like when they asked him how many bottles of alcohol does it take to get you drunk, and he's like, well, like 13 will get me buzzed.
Oh, I'm a big fucking man.
And the funny thing is, because of Andre the Giant, if they're ever curious about what level of anesthesia to give somebody, they use their alcohol scale. So, thanks, Andre.
That's a smart idea.
Thanks, Andre the Giant. You did a good thing.
Actually, can I just say I actually think like Andre the Giant's one of my favorite wrestlers. Not even because of his skill. I just like him as a person. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's.
All right, guys.
I think he
guys,
seems
favorite
to.
wrestler, go.
Oh, Eddie Guerrero.
Ric Flair, duh.
Mario from Super Mario Brothers.
Yes.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yes.
I'm going to kick your fucking ass.
Yes.
Daniel Bryan, we get it.
Yes.
I don't have a wrestler, so I'll pick Luigi
Wait.
Mario.
I like Luigi Mario more than Mario,
Luigi
actually.
Mario, it's me, John Leguizamo, here in the
He goes,
flesh.
Mario, why aren't you coming over for SpaghettiOs today? He goes, Luigi, you didn't make the SpaghettiOs.
No,
Fuck
Luigi.
you, Mark.
But Mario,
brothers, how
I
come
swear
like
I
nothing
did.
like-
It was a football.
You
didn't make it, Luigi.
That's not a football. You didn't make it. It's a rock.
You didn't make it, Luigi.
Okay, am I the
That's a
only-
rock,
I need to
Luigi.
ask.
You didn't make it.
I actually have to ask a genuine question about that show. Am I the one who did not find that show or the Legend of Zelda show as bad as people say it was?
I love that show.
I love
That's
them.
fucking
Those are
awesome.
bad.
They're not
seen much
amazing, but
worse.
like when people are like they're terrible, I'm like, what the fuck? Why?
That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario.
No, those are fuckers
seen
that have
much
never
worse.
seen. Those fuckers have never
Dude.
seen the show, and they only
Okay.
watch what the nostalgia critic thought of it. Fuck off.
Dude, my favorite episode of any of those Mario shows is the one in the Super Mario World show where Yoshi joins a biker gang.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
God,
that's the one that
right.
I actually hired out. I actually
my
hired
friend,
out that one.
a friend of mine, I don't talk to her that much anymore, but when she was first getting into voice acting, we would try doing impressions, and she did this perfect like Yoshi impression from that show. And she would always like whenever she'd catch me off guard, she'd be like, "I'm gonna join a biker gang." I'm like,
Yoshi.
Mario
How did he
Brothers
sound
anime-
like on
the
that
anime
show? I
movie
can't
was
remember.
fucking-
He sounds
Anime movie was
like it was
awful.
like or something like that.
Yoshi.
Like
That's
I'm just gonna
like
look up
Stitch.
Yoshi joins a biker gang on YouTube and see if it comes up.
They have the whole episode.
Oh my god, the
I
whole
actually think the
fucking
best
time.
cartoon was of the three was the Super Mario Brothers 3. That was a pretty good cartoon. The 3 one.
Yeah. I also liked Captain N. Captain N
I
was
like Captain
pretty
N
cool.
too. I did.
You know, someone was like, recently they're like, can we have Captain N for Smash Brothers?
No.
And I was like,
Well-
he doesn't really.
Can we have a Captain
Fit
N
that-
reboot? If we need a reboot of anything, it's Captain N.
Okay, then.
I don't know why
I
Nintendo's
just
not doing fucking more cartoons and shit. Because that was
Well,
cool.
Illumination is gonna do a Mario film. That'll be great.
Yeah,
can't
I
wait
know.
for
I've
that.
heard the terroristic level threats that everybody says when they're making a video game movie. I don't buy it until I
Yay.
see a trailer. And then I get really
Guys.
disappointed.
And then you see the
because
trailer,
Sonic-
and then the entire internet
Guys,
explodes, and then they redesign the character.
Guys, forget Big Yoshi. It's all about Cool Yoshi.
Cool Yoshi.
Cool Yoshi.
Oh, that is Swood Yoshi.
Swood Yoshi. That's very swood. What is
That's
that
one
from?
Swood. That's
That's
John
from
Tron.
It's
that's
from
from
the
the video
biker
game
gang
that's
episode.
right.
Yeah, it's John Tron, California.
And he goes,
game.
Grommet this, Grommet that. The fuck does Grommet mean?
They
That's
couldn't
Skateboard
stop
Boy.
me. Stop it. Swood this. Swood that.
I forgot that was Skateboard Boy. That's a great fucking thing. John Tron's awesome.
Oh man, I love
John Tron, come on the fucking podcast.
Please.
Hey guys, Brandon is still here.
What about me?
We're
Brandon,
really
come on the
we're really
podcast,
bad
don't wait.
guests.
We're really
No,
just
we're not.
we're
I
really
like
just-
Brandon. I would prefer to have Brandon on the show.
What did I do?
Oh shit, we're already doing that.
We should
Instead of you,
we should
Jordan.
we should get Brandon on the show.
Yeah, wait, let's ask Brandon if he can do the show right now.
Hey, Brandon,
Brandon,
you want to
can
do
you
a
do the show right
podcast?
Actually,
Oh,
guys,
I guess I
got
could. I guess I'm free.
I got a great question. Brandon, who do you think we should get as a podcast?
Oh
guest?
yeah, that'd be great.
Who do I think you should get on the podcast? Honestly, a person I would love to see on a podcast if you get Phaelus.
Who's famous?
Oh my god. I would love to have Phaelus on here.
Which
He would
one's
be
Phaelus again?
Unexpected. He loves Phaelus. I know that you fucking love
I
Phaelus.
do fucking
right?
love Phaelus.
Is he the one with the fucking really nasally voice?
He's the one. He's the one with the old man. Hey.
Who's
Wait, Brandon,
that?
Brandon, you know what's another thing that you really like that I always associate with you?
What?
Fucking the Frollo show.
Oh, the Frollo show! Oh god, I love that shit. It's so good.
Wait, what is the
God.
Frollo show?
It is a guy
Oh
who
my
is like
God.
he is the master of editing. Fuck any other editor on the planet. This
It's
guy.
a YouTube
This
poop
guy makes a series.
animated
he
series.
He has Frollo, Gaston, Hitler, Panty and Stocking, Wilford Brimley, Bison Guile, like all in this show together just by editing. That's all he does is edit it together.
Wait a second.
Is it
He
like that?
masks
Is it
them
like
in.
that? It reminds me of like there's like a isn't there like a show with all the villains and they all sort of sit down at like a table and they talk.
No, that was just an episode of House of Mouse. It was like House of Villains.
Like he edits audio clips together and he makes a coherent story out of it, and it's like it's ridiculous.
Is this guy? Wait.
It's-
Okay, so you said he does stuff with like Gaston. Did he do Gaston Wants to Get Taco Bell? Because that's one of my favorite.
no, it's much crazier editing than that. That's like
Oh my
that's
God.
like a D- compared to his editing.
Dude, there's a Frollo show wiki.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Dude, we really
the
need to
premise
get a
of the
fucking
current
noise-
episode, the finale of season 1 that's coming, is Frollo has to save Panty from a dimension run by Wilford Brimley demons.
That's the most amazing
And that
thing
is just
ever,
like
by
That's
the
a
way.
word salad I would.
I
gladly
love how
enjoy.
one of the episodes ends with him becoming like a Super Saiyan 9.
Yes, and it's just with editing.
Saying 9.
Dude, Zero,
Why
how
is
many
there a
masks
picture
do
of
this guy
Banjo
do?
and Kazooie from Smash there now? What the fuck?
Zero. Explain the masking level to these people.
Oh my god. Okay, so anybody all you guys are editors, so
Yes.
you would understand this, but the people who don't know what masking is, that's when you cut around something so that you can use it in other stuff. And
Yes.
that's going frame by
Yes.
frame. This entire show is nothing but masked characters. This thing must take fucking hours to make.
Okay, I'll have to.
To make
Wait,
10
Haruhi
seconds.
Suzumiya's in the Frollo show.
Yep. And Japanese Ronald McDonald is the villain.
Oh, that's fucking rad,
That's
dude.
awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna have to sit down and watch a bit of this later.
The
for sure.
later episodes
Oh
have a
my
lot more
God.
masking, a lot more like editing
Yeah.
than the earlier episodes, obviously.
Oh, that's
See, I always loved it. Like fucking editors when they become a complete wizard at doing shit like that. Like, I wish I had like the patience to do all that. Like, do half the shit.
It
these
makes
guys
me
do.
tired looking at an episode. I'm
just like, bro.
It probably would have been easier to physically animate it by hand.
Yeah, like you ever watch
Oh.
something and see like the hard work they put into it, and you get fucking tired just watching,
God.
knowing what they're supposed to be doing.
Dude, I found I found a screenshot of Super Saiyan 9 Frollo.
Yes, Super Saiyan 9 Frollo.
Let's see it.
all right, send it in and then I'll put it on the fucking thingy.
Oh,
It's
he looked like
amazing.
Oh my god, what the fuck? What is
Who
that
the
in
fuck
the
is that in
background?
the sky? Is that Chief Keef?
Chief Keef.
No, that's Wilford Brimley.
Is it? Why is he
I love
got a
how
grill?
Harry's there. Also, Guile.
Oh my god.
Hercules, Hitler.
It's the rules. Stalking is there.
Oh my god.
It is
got a-
so
and
good.
they s-
Oh my god, I love that.
And they
fucking
said
show.
the Avengers was the world's most whatever team up.
This is the
Oh,
problem.
what? He has like things called bro teams, and he puts like two people together and they hang out. The dude from 300 and Garbage Day are best friends.
Oh my god. That movie's great.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's nuts.
I actually like when I went to the mall recently, like I fucking saw like they had the entire pack of those movies. The fucking
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Christmas
yeah,
one, the
it's
Deadly
on-
Night.
yeah, the Silent Night, Deadly Night movies. I don't know why I almost said Christmas with the Cranks.
I mean, they're both horrifying Christmas movies, so I can see where the confusion could be made there.
Yeah, they had a pack of that, like the DVDs for like $8, and I couldn't bring myself to buy all those.
A lot of them are not very good.
It's like two of them are good.
Yeah, Garbage Day.
One of them's got fucking. Am I dumb? Is Clint Howard Ron Howard's like
Yes.
brother?
He's related to him. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about that today, and I'm like, they really don't. I feel like the only thing they have in common is the bald head.
No,
like
I
the
can see- I
super
can see the
premature
resemblance. I can see it.
bald head.
Lads, we're getting to that time, I think.
Yeah, I was just about to say we're running out of time. So
Well, do you want to fill this up with a couple of questions, maybe for Brandon?
Well, what I was gonna say is, Brandon, what you got going on in your days?
Right now I am on the beginning beginning middle side of working on a visual novel. I've gotten art got done. I got voice actors. I'm almost have the
keen.
opening theme song done.
I'm so
Yo,
keen for that.
you
by the
finally
way.
did pick those voice actors, though, right?
Yes, I did. I got, and they're amazing. I love them. And
You
I
had a
am so
lot of great
excited.
people
Every
trying
time-
out for that.
Every time you show me a
I had
piece of art, I get
147
so
auditions.
hyped.
Yeah, I did.
I will stream it when it's finished.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
As a
right now,
promise.
I'm waiting. My singer. I already got the song composed, so I'm waiting on the singer to finish singing the Japanese opening. 'Cause
Dude,
I
this
wrote
is-
the lyrics.
this
had
is
them
crazy.
translated. She's gonna sing it because it was composed.
It's coming together. This is crazy. This is nuts. I
The
mean, when you
artist is
started
working
showing
on
me
the
the
sprites
artwork,
now.
I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, this is a thing.
I love this. This is cool and wholesome. It's beautiful.
What's the name of your visual novel, if you want to tell the people out there?
What'd you say?
Yeah.
But
What's
what?
the name of it? What's the name of your visual novel? Do you want to, or do you not want to?
I mean,
reveal
it's
that
fun. It's fun. I've got to advertise it at some point, but I'm still working on it. But it's called Gaikokujin no Sensei, which is translated to foreigner teacher.
Okay.
I basically realized that no one ever made a visual novel or an anime about like the thousands of people who teach English in Japan. So I'm like,
It's
fuck it.
Wait,
basically
didn't
your
you
life.
teach English in Japan?
Yes, I did.
Is this just a weird?
It's not
is
a
this just
fucking
weird dream
self-insert.
of-
No,
Is
actually,
this just
no,
like
it's
your
the
Sonic
only, really the only thing it has in common is the fact that I did it. But I'm like, you know what? No one ever did anything like this, like ever.
But that's great though, because honestly, if you have more information about like insider info, I guess, about the whole experience, of course you're going to be able to make it a little bit more close to home, I guess.
Well, yeah.
Right? No, it's coming out really good. The art, you guys have seen, some of you guys have seen the artwork so far, and you guys
Oh,
are
it's
good,
so
like-
good.
I'll have to see it, but I haven't seen
Same.
it yet. But I'm
That's
excited to
always
see
late.
and or hear.
Actually, let me see here. Let me bring up the old casting page I had. You can see what the general logo looks like.
Also, the only reason I asked if this was based on his life is because I didn't want to be playing this shit and start thinking too much into it and be like,
No,
Brandon.
God, literally the only thing in common was I taught English in Japan.
Yeah,
really
that's
it.
literally-
I just wanted to clarify
There we go.
because I love you, man.
Doom just doesn't want to know about all the bitches you fucked.
All of them. All of them.
Oh hell yeah! Ooh, what's this? Oh, I missed it. Hold on. Oh, I can go in here. Ta-da!
The art is just
So that's
so,
the logo.
oh
That's the
my
logo
God.
I got made.
It's incredibly good. I've been very excited. Every time he'd send me like some new artwork,
Oh
he'd be
my
like, "Yo,
God.
what'd you think of this?" and I'm like, I love every second of it. So.
So yeah, my artist is amazing.
You want to drop the name of the artist, or?
It's fine. His name is AE Illustrations. It's hard to pronounce. AE Illustrations. But yeah, he's really good.
What kind of microphone do you use?
really-
So Brandon, I'm just curious,
really
what kind
appreciate
of
all that
mic do you
work.
presently use just at home? Like, do you just use AT2020 like a lot of other people, or do you have something better?
A what?
The mic you use, like, just at home, do you have one? Like, what do you have?
For me?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, the microphone I use?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the microphone I use. I use an MXL.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, the MXL. What is it? 880? Something like that. Yeah. Okay. But because you have to have the stupid converter because otherwise they want you to have ghost power. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking buy ghost power. Get the fuck out of here.
Out of here with that shit.
It's powered by ghouls.
It's powered by gold.
He's talking about it's phantom power. You fuck.
Same shit. Whatever. Same shit.
So Brandon, I've got a quick one for you. So being one of the guys that, you know, think I can speak for everybody that, like, you were one of the first voices we heard when it came to abridging. How do you feel about the way everything's going now with, like, what's popular? Or are you just like, I want to do my own thing and not really care?
Honestly, I think a lot of the magic has gone out of it because originally, when I first started, abridging was more about having fun, but also poking fun at a show you liked, but also like just enjoying yourself. That's the reason why it was like this would be Sakura, because it doesn't have to sound correct. It just has to be fun. Like, just
that is exactly my
everything
opinion
had
on
to
it
be
as
like
well.
specific casting. It had to be accurate voices. It had to be super editing. I was like, well, you're kind of losing the magic of the whole point of having fun, and that kind of bothered me.
Yeah, it's all turned into sort of more like, and I won't say I've got a problem with it at all. It's just sort of not what I'm used to, and I don't think I can conform to that kind of thing, I guess. So, but anyway, I guess it doesn't really matter. But yeah, no, you're definitely right. That's exactly sort of how I feel.
That's one of the reasons why I like George's stuff so much, because it's like the pure essence of just having fun.
Yeah, just fucking.
Wait,
fun.
George, just refresh here. George is
Adam West Lapdog.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Sorry.
Second time dropped on Adam West Lapdog there, so fuck yeah.
Adam West Lapdog, come on the podcast.
Didn't know his first name.
That's the gimmick.
Or, talk to me for once in general.
Whenever we talk about someone, they have to come on the podcast.
Yeah, that's the gimmick now.
I will tag Adam West Lapdog. Be like, hey, tap in, your turn.
Oh, hey, Adam West Lapdog. You know who we should get as a guest? We should get Ron
Brandon.
Perlman.
we should get God himself.
Hello, what about you? Do you have a question?
God.
Hello, it is I, Morgan Freeman God.
Oh no, Morgan Freeman God, the only God that I can't beat. No.
Yeah, go on.
Jordan, did you have a question for Brandon before we finish up?
I'm pretty much just I'm happy to have him on. I don't really need to ask him any questions.
I miss
He's
you
pretty
guys.
much answered everything.
Some of you guys,
yeah.
Jordan, I never talked to you, Jordan. You're always off in not here land.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, now I'm trying to get back, obviously, because of the podcast, but I've been trying to get on Discord a lot more as well lately, and I guess that's part of the reason why we kind of wanted you to bring you on, so then we can all have a nice chat as well.
You should come on more often too. Like, I don't think
we don't have to stick it to one kind of, you know.
Yeah, this could be like at some point we could do like, hey, we got Vegeta 86753. Fuck, that's the wrong one.
Vegeta Goku 86753.
Oh wait, can I bring up one quick thing? I know we're going a little long in the tooth here, but I think I sent you the video that me and Zero came up with. The fucking Abridger Survival Guide one. When I sent it to you, the first response back was, "Wait, was that supposed to be a dig on me?" And then, like, literally, I'm like, "No, dude." But then I'm like, "Wait, I did this in 2014. Was I maybe taking the piss at him as like a joke?" And then I was watching another episode and I did another fucking joke.
God.
And you were
Where I
like, shit,
put
that
it-
was a dig at you. Here's a screenshot, Brandon.
I messaged that with "I am so sorry. I don't know why I did that."
Fucking hell.
It's just like writing on
Wait,
a
what's this about a screenshot?
Yeah, I put a screenshot up because in one of my episodes, to celebrate like 1,000,000 deaths, there was like a close-up shot of a cake, so I said, "Oh, wouldn't it be really funny to write things on the candle?" And as I'm like writing shit, like the last one, I'm like, Naruto abridged, and I'm like, no one's gonna get that. And when I was watching,
got it.
when I was watching back on my other shit, I was like, oh, I think I was taking the piss out of him, and now I feel bad.
It's okay. It's all in light fun anyway. I've taken the piss out of people all the time.
Cry. I don't care. I give zero of the shits.
Actually, the best piss taking we did was when we did Jordan's birthday video.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
Oh God.
I loved that. I haven't gotten a birthday video in so long, and that just made me so happy.
Oh my god, me and Zero and Charles slaved over that.
Good shit. Zero. It's
Yeah.
It's like 5 seconds till I have to basically go.
All right. Well, let's end this thing up. Once again, I am Zeromaster, the Noise Boy from the North.
I am Xcaliborg, the Jordan from the sky.
I'm I'm Charles, Noise Boy from the West.
From the West.
and I am Doom TV, and I'm secretly really Zeromaster.
It's a ploy.
Not in a million years, dude.
It's all a work.
Thank you so much to Brandon, Vegeta3986
It was good finally getting to talk to
Go
you,
check
Brandon.
out his fucking
And I
website.
helped.
And he
Go
helped.
check out his fucking website.
Yes,
Brandon
well, I'll be
Rainford.
linking everything down. Don't
In the
you worry.
description,
We'll be
read
there.
it.
Do it. Read the script. Yeah. What song played at this time?
BrandonRaidsford.com. Zodiac Escobar, play us out.
Thanks for coming to the Noisecast. I really hope that you had a blast. Sorry that the fun had to end. And you know we were just chilling with our buttholes hanging out all in your face. And it's what we do every single fucking week, motherfucker. Yeah, that got really dark really quick. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Bye.